Sometimes the people who say I'm fine are the ones who are breaking the most inside. They smile when they're supposed to, laugh when everyone else laughs, and say all the right words. But their voice sounds just a little too controlled. Their smile stays just a little too long. Pretending to be okay is not lying. It's survival. It's what happens when life teaches you that showing pain doesn't always bring comfort. Sometimes it brings silence, judgment, or pity. There's one group who pretends to be okay because they don't want to burden others. They're the strong friend, the one who listens to everyone's problems but never talks about their own. Psychologists call this emotional suppression. It's when your brain learns to block emotional expression because it's been punished or ignored in the past. These people often grew up hearing things like, "Don't cry, be strong," or "Other people have it worse," so they learned early that their feelings don't deserve space. Inside, they carry pain quietly, not because they don't trust others, but because they believe no one would really understand. Then there's another type, people who pretend to be okay because they're afraid to face what's really happening. This comes from avoidance coping, a psychological defense where you distract yourself instead of dealing with pain. They stay busy, scroll endlessly, work overtime, or joke around constantly. Anything that keeps them from being alone with their thoughts. Because deep down, silence is dangerous. It's the moment the truth starts talking. And sometimes the truth is too heavy to face all at once. But there's also a third kind. People who pretend to be okay not out of fear, but out of sheer resilience. They've been through so much that they've developed something psychologists call emotional masking, a learned strategy to keep functioning when everything inside them hurts. They wake up, go to work, take care of others, and smile, not because they're happy, but because they know if they stop, even for a moment, everything might collapse. Their calmness isn't fake, it's discipline. Their laughter isn't denial, it's strength in disguise. But pretending to be okay has a cost. When you hide your emotions for too long, your brain starts believing the mask is real. You lose touch with your real feelings, and one day you can't even tell if you're sad or just tired. Studies in psychology show that chronic emotional suppression leads to anxiety, insomnia, and even physical pain. Because emotions don't disappear, they just move into the body. That headache, that tight chest, that constant fatigue, sometimes it's not physical at all. It's unspoken emotion asking to be heard. So what helps? Not pretending, not suddenly breaking down either, but gradually allowing yourself to be human again. Start small. Admit to yourself that you're not fine today. You don't have to tell everyone. Just start by telling the truth inside your own head. Because healing starts the moment you stop performing. When you say, "I'm not okay, but I'm trying," that's not weakness, that's courage. So the next time someone says they're fine, listen a little deeper. Look past the smile, because sometimes "I'm fine" really means I just don't know how to explain what's going on inside. And if you're one of those people, the ones who always hold it together for everyone else, this is your reminder. You don't have to be okay all the time to be strong. You just have to be real. Because pretending protects you, but honesty heals you. If this made you think differently about yourself or someone you love, you'll probably like our other videos too. We talk about the kind of psychology that actually explains you. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.